I gotta say, San Francisco is a special place. And it's a special place because of Chinatown and what this extraordinary community represents. Every single year, as we celebrate Lunar New Year, people come from all over the world, not just for this amazing parade happening on February 4th down Market Street, not just for the great celebration at City Hall happening on January 30th, not just for this kickoff, but for everything that it represents. Excitement around a new year, a new beginning, an opportunity to start again, an opportunity to come out of a global pandemic and be together again, an opportunity to uplift and support one another. Today, you have so many amazing community leaders, both the president of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce and Donald Lu, and the amazing Malcolm Young, who is in charge of Chinatown community development, but you also have many of the elected leaders here in San Francisco, as well as department heads, people who are responsible for making sure that this city is running, making sure that this city is clean and green and safe. And so as we open up Lunar New Year, especially with the Central Subway, which is going to make it so easy for people to come from the Southeast sector all the way to Chinatown during the festivities, as we began to see the sun shine again, although it's a little bit hidden today behind one of those buildings, it'll be right back. And as we see the great lion dances and the excitement and the shopping and Chinatown really, really at its best, we are hopeful for a new beginning, for a brighter and better day, because no one celebrates like San Francisco. No one comes together like San Francisco. No one focuses on uplifting and empowering communities like San Francisco. And I want to thank all of you who come from far and near to celebrate as we kick off the year of the rabbit. And yes, that was not an illusion. You did see that a dragon and a rabbit mated to become a rabbit-dragon situation. But that's the creativity that sparks from this city, and the excitement, the preparation, and everything that people do in order to celebrate and show you their culture, show you their history. This is what Lunar New Year is about in San Francisco, and I hope that you enjoy it just as much as all of us here today will enjoy it. Thank you so much. Again, Sunny Phai Lok, Gong Hei Fat Choy. And last but not least, I want to ask Donald, as he takes on the leadership of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce. He's probably one of the youngest people to lead this organization. Eddie Au was the past president, and so many great leaders of our community. But this native San Franciscan has decided to take on the realm, ushering the new generation of leaders in the Chinese community. So on behalf of the City and County of San Francisco, I want to present Donald Lu with a certificate honoring the work of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce in the City and County of San Francisco. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Mayor. I just want to acknowledge the Madam Mayor's comments about the rabbit-dragon situation. I think I'll never forget that. Thank you. I also just want to give reassurance to our past president, Eddie Au. You're the second youngest president, so. Okay, we're going to go a little bit out of order here today because, I know Monterey Park is on everybody's mind. I know public safety is always on everybody's minds during this situation and these moments. So I want to bring up our acting chief of police, David Lazar. Chief Scott couldn't be here today. He's celebrating his own family joy at a family wedding. But we have acting chief David Lazar, Commander Julian Ng, and our District 3 Central Captain Doug Farmer. Doug.
Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Lunar New Year. On behalf of Chief William Scott and the entire San Francisco Police Department, we wish you a very Happy Lunar New Year season. This is an exciting time. We wish you health and wellness and prosperity. As the mayor has so eloquently pointed out about the tragedy that has occurred, along with Malcolm talking about what happened just 13 hours ago in Monterey Park, we in the San Francisco Police Department are monitoring that situation very closely. And we know that 5 men and 5 women died in that tragic incident 13 hours ago. And I'm here today to tell you that we are going to make sure that we have a visible presence in the Chinese community and all throughout San Francisco in the coming weeks as we monitor what's happening. We will also make sure that we increase our presence during the parade. At any public gathering, we will be there with our partners in the Sheriff's Department, our fire department partners, all our first responders are going to be keeping our eyes wide open. But we also need the community to help us as well on a couple of levels, to see something and say something. This is not the time where you say to yourself, well, I wonder if I should report something suspicious to the police. We want you to call 911. We want you to call our non-emergency. We want you to point out things that don't seem right, because if you feel like it doesn't seem right, it probably is not. So we need to work with you and you with us to make sure that we keep our community safe, and we look forward to being out and visible and present during this season. So I want to thank Captain Farmer for his great work in leading the men and women of Central Police Station and the great work of Chinatown. I want to thank Commander Ng for his leadership in community engagement. And of course, our police commissioner today is here, Larry Yi. And I'm going to end on a positive note like I started by saying, Gung Hei Fat Choy, Chuk Dai Ga, Sun Li Fai Luk, Sun Te Gin Hong, Man Si Yu Yi, To Lin Fai Luk, Hoi Hoi Sum Sum. Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Lazard. And my next speaker is the Chinese Consul General of San Francisco, Mr. Zhang.
President Tuskin,
Donald， 大家好。首先，我要代表驻旧金山总领馆向大家致以新春的祝福，祝大家新年快乐，恭喜发财，万事如意。谢谢。今天是农历兔年的第一天，我很高兴又一次来到中国城，这儿张灯结彩，锣鼓声声，鞭炮阵阵，喜气洋洋，年味儿十足。对我们中国人来讲，春节是一年当中最重要的节日，也是海外的华侨华人最想念自己的家乡，最思念自己亲人的时候。所以我们在春节都会许下我们最美好的愿望，祝愿我们的家人，祝愿我们的国家，祝愿我们的世界能够变得更加的美好。我很高兴地看到，在加州，春节已经被宣布是一个公共的假日，这也包含了对我们华侨华人为当地经济社会发展所做贡献的承认，同时这也体现了对多元文化相互包容、互学互鉴、保持团结的这种价值观的尊重。所以我非常高兴看到今天在现场也有很多来自不同文化背景的人。I said Spring Festival is now already a public holiday from this year on, and I'm really glad to see that there are people coming here to celebrate with us the Lunar New Year from different cultural backgrounds. Cultural diversity is actually what makes the society stronger and with greater vitality. The Spring Festival is not just a time to have best wishes for a better tomorrow. It is also an occasion to reinforce the value of mutual respect, mutual learning, greater unity among different culture, different civilizations. 我想 不同的文明、不同的文化之间，通过加强交流、增进相互了解，可以更好的和睦相处。不同的国家、不同的制度、不同的发展道路的国家，也应该加强交流。对我们在座的所有人来讲，我们都期望在兔年，中美关系能够更好的发展。我们希望我们双方能够更好的落实两国元首达成的重要共识，真正做到相互尊重、和平共处、合作共赢。这对我们好，对两个国家好，对整个世界都好。所以 So finally, let me conclude by best wishes. May the year of the rabbit bring everybody good luck, good health, greater solidarity, and more prosperity. 新年快乐!
And next speaker is the president of the Chinese Consolidated Benevolence Association, Mr. He's Lai Sees.
尊敬嘅舊金山市市長布里德女士，尊敬嘅中華人民共和國駐舊金山領事張建勉總領事，各位僑領、各位來賓、女士們、先生們，我好高興喺新嘅一年嘅第一日喺呢度代表我哋中華總會館參加由舊金山中華總商會舉行嘅兔年嘅慶祝活動。我哋今日咧有4句話送給大家。第一句係福兔延長，兔年人們喺祥和健康嘅環境下生活。第二句係鋪來換轉，由於有好嘅生活環境，大家有心想事成，萬事如意。第三句係安鋪樂業，喺平安嘅兔年，各行各業興旺發達。第四句係紅鋪大展，喺新嘅一年，大家各興神通，爭取事業有大嘅發展。最後祝大家身體健康，合家平安，心想事成。Happy New Year!
All right, our next speaker needs no introduction. It's probably because you can see him from pretty far away. He's our tallest elected official. I know I tell that joke a lot during Lunar New Year. Senator Scott Wiener. Scott.
Thank you, Malcolm. Dagaho ohai cham yun wai singo. Scott Wiener had the honor of representing our community in the state senate, where we recently were able to make Lunar New Year an official state holiday. In particular, I want to thank our API Legislative Caucus with its former member, now City Attorney David Chu, for leading so aggressively to support the community, investing in the community, working to reduce violence against our API communities. And so I'm grateful to my colleagues for that leadership. What happened last night, it is heartbreaking and maddening, and just makes me so angry on so many levels that we continue to see this violence, completely unnecessary, avoidable violence, gun violence. But what happened goes above and beyond, because last night, this massacre happened in a space where the community was coming together to celebrate. It happened in a sacred space, which should be about joy and building community, and instead we see gun violence. And so we need to all recommit as a community to end this violence once and for all. It is so unacceptable. But as I was riding the Central Subway, and thank God for the Central Subway, and congratulations to the community, as I was riding it to get here today, I was also thinking about what I'm grateful for. I am so grateful to be a part of this great San Francisco community. I'm so grateful to represent this community. And San Francisco and Chinatown are coming back to life after this terrible pandemic. And we are seeing more energy, more people on the streets, more people going into small businesses. We're seeing small businesses open. And after everything that's happened the last few years, that gives me such hope and optimism about the future of San Francisco, despite all of our problems. So let's have a wonderful, wonderful new year as we enter the year of the rabbit. Gong hei fa choy, sun ning pai lo. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Wiener. And next up, we have a native San Franciscan. She was our District 10 supervisor, then president of the board, then on the Board of Equalization, and now she's our newly elected state controller, yet another San Francisco leading the state, Malia Cohen.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning I woke up very excited to come and celebrate Chinese New Year, Lunar New Year with everyone today. And then I read my news and I saw the heartbreaking information from the shooting in Monterey Park. And the first thing I thought of was my daughter and our children, and how it's very important for us to continue to teach love and tolerance and community. That's why I brought her with me today, to show her that we are going to stand together united in the face of hate, in the face of bigotry, and in the face of just evil doers in the world. And I hope that you see by the representation of the folks on this stage behind me, a collective interest of communities, of cultures, moms and dads, people that are doing the best that they can to make sure that this city, and in my case this state, is a state that is leading as a shining example of togetherness for the entire nation. So as California goes, so goes the rest of the nation. It's an honor to be able to be here to celebrate Lunar New Year and making a holiday here in the state of California. And I, as your state controller, will do my best to my ability to ensure that the commerce that happens in the state of California is fair and equitable. Thank you very much. Sai ni fai la.
Thank you, Madam Controller, and I do think you embodied the spirit of Lunar New Year this year by bringing up your wonderful little girl. Hello! And maybe she can also figure out what the rabbit dragon situation is. All right, we're not going to let that one go. Okay, this next speaker needs no introduction, especially in this part of the world. He's been our District 3 supervisor not once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times. I don't even have enough fingers to count. But he's beloved in this community, he's beloved in this city, and he was recently elected as the president of the Board of Supervisors for the 3rd time, representing the Board of Supervisors, and I'm sure he'll bring up his colleagues and make them do whatever they want. David, Aaron Peskin.
Thank you, Malcolm. I was sure that it was David Chu who was going to come up next. Daiga ho, Josan Gokwai, oh hi. Si cham si jung, poi si kam, juk dai ga, sun ning fai luk, sun tai gin hang, bo bo go sing. If I could ask my colleagues to join me from District 1, Supervisor Connie Chan, from District 2, Supervisor Catherine Stephanie, from District 4, Supervisor Jolene Gardio, from District 6, Supervisor Matt Dorsey, from District 7, Supervisor Mirna Melgar, from District 11. No, I am? Oh, I thought I was close. I got 7 right, I got 6 right. No, he's just messing with me. And from District 11, Supervisor Asha Safai. This is Chinatown. It is the symbolic heart of the Chinese community in San Francisco, but all of my colleagues represent Chinatowns throughout the city and county of San Francisco, where all of us have been through a very tough 3 years. We are delighted to see our commercial corridors in Chinatown and on Terraville and on Irving and on Clement and the Ingleside bustling again. So go out there and shop and participate. And in the words of Mayor Breed, as we usher out the year of the tiger with a roar and usher in the year of the rabbit, let us remember to be kind to one another. I say that to my colleagues in all sincerity, and I say that to the mayor of the city and county of San Francisco. Let us come together and work together. Doje Gokwai. And if I may thank and acknowledge, for I believe this is the 23rd of these events that I've had the honor of attending, the incredible work of the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, an institution that is over 1 century old, the Chinese Consolidated Benevolent Association, the Chinatown Community Development Association, and many, many other volunteers that make this neighborhood the greatest Chinatown outside of China. If I could ask Donald Liu to accept on behalf of the Board of Supervisors our highest honor, Mr. Liu. I don't know if y'all want to say something back.
Hi everyone, my name is Kearny St. I'm District 1 Supervisor representing the Richmond. We all remember the rabbits as gentle and kind, but I also want to say that, may all our dreams and hopes, like the rabbits, that will jump, leap, and bounce in the year of the rabbit. 大家好，我係陳思敏，第一區市參事，喺度祝大家好似兔仔咁，我哋嘅所有嘅健康、事業同埋生意就好似兔仔，會一直跳到好高。多謝晒。
Good morning, everyone. Gong hei fat choy. I'm a little nervous after going after Supervisor Chan with her amazing, and President Peskin and Mayor Breed. I definitely need to get with them on their lessons. But I just wanted to say I'm so happy to be here with everyone today. I too woke up this morning very devastated about what happened in Monterey Park, and I appreciate the words of all my colleagues, especially those of State Controller Malia Cohen with Madison in her arms. We have to do so much more to protect our community from gun violence, especially from the hatred in people's hearts that are so easy to arm in this country. So I know that we are going to do that here in San Francisco, and as State Controller Malia Cohen said, as California goes, so goes the rest of this nation. We are going to have an incredible Lunar New Year celebration here in San Francisco. I want to thank everyone for coming out today and thank the Chinese Chamber of Commerce, and have a great time. Happy Year of the Rabbit, and I'm not going to try to say any more Chinese because I don't want to embarrass myself. So thank you so much.
Gong hei fat choy, dai ga ho, no. Hai yang ga lup. That's my name. I'm Joel Lingardio. It's an honor to represent the Sunset in District 4. Today is a great day of joy for the Lunar New Year. And I know our hearts and minds are heavy for what happened in Monterey Park. But I am hopeful when I look at the people on the stage here today. Our mayor, our district attorney, our police chief, our sheriff, our fire chief. We're all working together, we're all on the same page to keep everyone safe so we can have a joyful Lunar New Year celebration. And I invite everyone to come to the Sunset next Sunday, Sunset Farmers Market. We're going to celebrate the Lunar New Year there on Sunday morning. Thank you so much.
Hey everybody, my name is Matt Dorsey. I'm a supervisor from District 6. I'm the other new supervisor, and it is dawning on me that I have a lot of work to do to learn Cantonese. But I want to say, Gong hei fat choy. What a joy it is to be celebrating this, and it's exciting for me. And I'll tell you what I'm really excited about is next year, because I'm a year of the dragon, and I was talking to my colleague Connie Chan about next year how much I want us to do lion dancing, to learn how to do that so that we can do lion dancing next year. Connie has so far said no, but I think Connie is a hardworking legislator, and she's going to need my vote on something, I think, in the next year. So I'm going to drive a hard bargain, and we'll be lion dancing out here for the Year of the Dragon. Happy Year of the Rabbit, everybody. Gong hei fat choy.
大家好，我係會而家出去試參試，恭喜發財，新年快樂，新年快樂。
The best way to combat hate is through love. I hope you spend lots of time this next week here in Chinatown. Go to the shops, eat in the restaurants, love the community and love the people of San Francisco. Thank you, everyone.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Supervisor Asha Safai, Gung Hei Fa Choy, Nego Hai, Onsai Fai, Si Cham Si. You know, when I woke up this morning, I was stunned. I was stunned to think of a place where our parents, our grandparents, our people could gather to go in to celebrate with family and to experience tragedy. So I'm so happy that my colleagues have honored and respected the loss of life and also recognize what it means to really begin a new year with such tragedy. So unfortunately, we've had to experience that. But in those times, it does bring us together and it makes us think about what we can do better as a community. Gun violence is horrible. Supervisor Stephanie has been a phenomenal champion about gun control and gun violence. We need to continue to elevate that. We need to continue to talk about gun control and mental health. Mental health is an important part of this conversation as well. But on another note, some have talked about so goes California, so goes the rest of the country. I like to say, so goes Chinatown, so goes San Francisco. So it's wonderful for us to be here today in the heart and the heartbeat of San Francisco. Let's begin the new year on a positive note, and let's bring the community together, and let's bring San Francisco together. Ling Ling Yao Yu. Thank you.
Thank you, supervisors. And I think next year, City Administrator Chu suggested that we play a game and make sure that no speaker can repeat the Chinese greeting from the other speaker. So, Madam Mayor, you always go first. So the others are gonna have to figure it out. Okay, we're gonna go a little bit. Yeah, they gotta step their game up. That's what the mayor said. All right, we're gonna go a little bit out of order. Our next two speakers apparently have been called in to do security for the 49ers. So they gotta run quick. That's a joke. Sorry. But I do want to call up another person who's critical to public safety in this city and certainly in Chinatown, Sheriff Paul Miyamoto.
Thank you, Malcolm. Orhai, Sanfansi, Yunjing, Ukjum, Gungun, Bolo. That's something a little different than everyone else. I appreciate being here, and I appreciate all the words being said by everyone up on stage. I just want to mention two things. As the Year of the Rabbit is dawning here, two qualities of the rabbit are kindness. So as we celebrate, let's make sure we're kind to one another, and responsibility. Let's make sure we celebrate responsibly so that we can all look out for each other and stay safe during these celebrations. Know that you have the commitment of all of us here up on stage as city and community leaders. And as a leader, one thing I do want to point out, Senator Wiener, thank you very much for making the Lunar New Year a holiday, because my triplets now have the day off tomorrow. So thank you. And thank you everyone else.
So Chinatown wouldn't be what we are without all the shop and the merchant accessible. And our next speaker has been helping Chinatown to deal with some of the 80 issue, DA Book Jenkins.
Thank you, President Liu. I appreciate that. Gung Hei Fat Choy. I am honored to be here today. I have memories of while I was in junior high school, being a part of a marching band that came out to the Chinese New Year parade and marched in the parade when I was younger. And so I'm looking forward to February 4th and being a part of it again. I think, like everyone said, I woke up this morning to find out the news of what happened last night, not only to be discouraged and disheartened as a human being, but of course feeling a greater sense of obligation as a member of law enforcement to protect this community, to protect every community around San Francisco. And so just know I continue to give you my pledge that when we need to hold someone accountable, we will continue to do that as we await more information about motives, about the specifics of what happened. I have faith in our police department, in our sheriff's department, that they are working hard to rally to make sure that we are all safe as we continue to come together. But I do want to maintain that we stay positive on this day as we think about those families, and that we appreciate being able to still come out together and to celebrate with one another as we look forward to prosperity, not just for ourselves, but for our city. So thank you.
And then the next speaker, I'm sure she always carry candies with her because every kids and every gong gong po po loves her in Chinatown. Is our city administrator, Carmen Chu.
Good morning, everybody. I have to apologize for the game I suggested earlier, because now it's going to set off an intense lobbying about who gets to speak first. So apologies, and if there's any lessons I can assist with, please know I'm available to help. But I want to wish everybody a very, very happy Lunar New Year. I'm really saddened and my heart is very heavy for the news that we heard yesterday. I grew up in Southern California, and Monterey Park is a community and a place that my family continues to go to, where our family goes to Yamcha, goes to Maisong, and goes to see their friends. And so to have to speak about Monterey Park in a way that is not positive and connected to all of those memories, but in a way that is as tragic as we've heard today, is incredibly sad. So I hope that as we celebrate the holidays, it's a time of joy, but also a time to remember the people that you have in your life, who you love, who you care about, and the community that you hold dear. So I hope that you will carry that heartfelt feeling throughout the year, in this year of the rabbit. I also want to say that I want to thank all of you for coming out here, for being part of our community, for going to Chinatown, for shopping, and for really supporting everything that we are doing to revive and make sure that we come back stronger than ever as a city. So with that, I want to wish all of you a very happy Lunar New Year. 大家你好，我係行政官朱嘉文，今日我好開心同大家一齊喺度，祝大家新年快樂，出入平安，身體健康，多謝晒，新年快樂。
All right, this is our last speaker, but he's certainly not the least speaker. He's our closer, he's our cleanup hitter, he's our former district supervisor, former board president, and now he's city attorney. So maybe you can give a little counsel to your other elected officials about trading votes on the stage up here. But it's good you're here. The one, the only, Mr. David Chu. David?
Hi all in chat. Sorry there's a lot of speakers today.
But
thank you all for joining me.
Former colleagues, actually my clients in the Board of Supervisors, it is Envelop to go trade. Just want to say that.
Last speaker right now.
Let me do this because I'm the closer. I want everyone to get up, including all the kids, all right? It is the year of the rabbit, so I want everyone, because it's cold, to hop up and down 3 times, all right? Sign. All right. The next thing I'm going to say is the sun is shining. While it may be blocked today, the sun is shining on San Francisco and on Chinatown. It is auspicious on this Lunar Year that after a month of storms, we get the sun. But let me just say this also, because we have been talking about Monterey. I've been in touch with some of my former state legislative colleagues who represent Monterey Park, and they are grieving. And what I've told them is that our San Francisco family, we are praying for them. We are mourning with them. Our elected family, our community members, our kids, our seniors, our Chinese chamber, CCDC, our nonprofits, everyone has come together in this moment to say, we stand for love. And with that, repeat after me, Sun Nen Phai Lok, Sun Tai Gin Hong, Bobo Go Sing, Gung Hei Fat Choi, and the last Chinese New Year greeting, Go Niners! Happy New Year, thank you very much.
David, thank you very much. The next part of this is going to be a procession. The lions are going to come out. Before I do that, I just want to quickly acknowledge some of our VIPs that didn't get a chance to say anything. Director Tumlin of the SFMTA, Director Carla Short of DTW. We have Emergency Management Director Mary Ellen. I heard no one says your last name, so I'm just going to say that. Port Commissioner Gail Gilman, Rec and Park Commissioner Benita Louie, Historical Preservation Commissioner Lydia So, Commissioner Gail Gilman, again, I guess, Grady Lewis, Claudine Chen, and Stephen Lee. Director, I already got Lydia, so I think Director Albert Coe of Deputy Director of SFPD. And of course, I definitely want to mention our 3 Miss Chinatown Universe pageant contestants, Megan Lowe, Amy Lynn, Stephanie Sun, and Ashley Sue on the back there, if they could wave. That was 4, not 3. All right, Lions, lead us out.
Hi all in chat. Emily, Wolf, Janet, Karina, Audi, JTS, Tavi. Thanks all for being here today. We're here for the Lunar New Year celebration. It's the year of the rabbit. A lot of people here out at Portsmouth Square in San Francisco. Lots of things going on in every direction. The dragon went one way. The mayor went that way. The drums are still that way.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Let's go up over here.
How can I take this off?
Hi TBS, hi Cindy, hi Adela.
Okay, please form one line, okay? One line. And I wanted to see all the kids up front. All the kids get priority. So all the kids line up.
So there's a line here to receive
Hey, go behind the line. Behind the line.
something they're giving out. I would guess it might be the red envelopes. A tradition here in during the Lunar New Year celebrations.
Kids can start coming in.
The red envelopes traditionally have money in them.
The kids should be supervised by adults. The kids should be supervised by adults and stay in one line, please.
Hi Cecile, Gail, Katie, Jimenez.
What is the other one? Bobo Cosette. Right, Bobo Cosette.
Hello, Professor Luis.
Yeah, it's come around.
Felicia?
Good job, Wanda.
Nếu mà nó bán hàng hay con cái mà bán hàng hả?
Hi, Cactus Pete. Let's follow the sound of the firecrackers, and the drums.
Form one line, please. Form one line. If you like cut line, 唔好打簽啊！阿伯阿毛唔好打簽。排隊啊！請大家排隊，慢慢嚟。
Here we go. on YouTube, right? Yeah. Okay, I know you.
Thank you.
You're the owner?
Yeah.
Okay. These are the owners of this restaurant.
Yeah.
Wonderful show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
And what's your name?
And then send me a message.
Okay, sure.
Hey, you guys are amazing. Thank you.
You want a picture?
I'm doing a live stream actually,
Oh, okay,
so
okay,
you're
okay.
already on.
That's cool.
How long did it take you guys to learn that whole thing? The whole
I've been
routine?
doing it for like about probably a year now.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Same with her. A year?
Oh, yeah.
Great job. And
It's really fun.
What's the name of the organization?
Lion Dance Me.
Is it local?
Yeah, it's here in SF in Chinatown.
Wonderful.
Just like 2 blocks that way.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. You guys are amazing.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
You gotta go?
Hi everybody in chat. Thank you for joining me on this amazing New Year's celebration. It's the year of the rabbit. In case I didn't greet you, thank you for being here. Welcome Dove Season, Maria Schultz, Debbie, Karina, Cindy, Stylish Bunny was here, Emily was here. Thanks everybody. Of course JTS, Tavi. Let's walk around. You gotta do another one. Thank you. Okay, I think I hear some more firecrackers over there. Let's go. Hi Cecile, Kat, all my friends from the Bay Area. Where did those firecrackers come from? Let's go to Grant Street. The firecrackers are happening everywhere. You can see these firecracker residue everywhere. Katie says, watch out for firecrackers. I think my hearing's half gone, but that's okay. Wonderful cat, please link me.
Come on.
What's the place called?
Number 15, 25, 25, 34, yeah, 34, exactly.
There's a long line for desserts at this bakery. You're out of luck today, Joseph Taylor. Karina says, you know why I love Chinatown so much? I do know. Chinese food. Welcome back, Stylish Bunny. We are on Grant Street in Chinatown. Thank you, Audi. Hi, Slim Cat. Welcome. Let's head over to the Fortune Cookie Factory. I bet there's a long line, but let's take a look. So there's a really long line for fortune cookies, so I won't go in there today, but we'll come back another day.
We have one at home.